Remember, you can watch live now or you can catch up on the BT Sport app and at btsport.com in what is a Champions League game of huge significance that has a real proper feel about it. Atletico Madrid have seen their aggregate lead reduced to 2-1. No changes from either coach at half-time. It will be the team second in La Liga, who've been in the final of this competition twice in the last 5 seasons, to get the second half underway. And a reminder, a similar scoreline in the second half. In other words, one more Juventus goal without conceding. We'll have another half an hour of this.
Yeah, contrasting team talks, I would imagine. Max Allegri will be very positive, more of the same. And he can even turn to his bench whenever needed. Moise Kean and Paulo Dybala on the bench for Juve. I think a little bit more desperation in Simeone's team talk. They are the masters when they have got a lead and they can hold on. But Juve have been excellent.
We saw Cristiano Ronaldo still talking to the referee Bjorn Kuipers in a tunnel as he came out for the second half about that disallowed goal after 4 minutes. But that's gone. Juve have 45 minutes to salvage their European dream.
It's a strange one, because I think if you asked both managers before the game, 45 minutes in this sort of atmosphere, what would you take? Max Allegri would certainly take Juve winning 1-0.
Here's Ronaldo. Across towards Mandzukic, came off the head of Arias. To Juve throw.
Yeah, I was just thinking, if you're Diego Simeone, obviously he'd love a clean sheet and going at 0-0, but 1-0 for them is not the end of the world.
Here's Chiellini, and that should be Oblak's and is. Well, Juve started the first half right on the front foot. They're trying to do the same in the second.
Yeah, absolutely. Applause from Mario Mandzukic. Ronaldo got in a good position, clip ball towards the Croatian, just couldn't get on the end of it.
Atletico felt that came off the hand of Matuidi.
The game's been
Atletico throw.
Sorry, Steve, the game's been played in a terrific spirit as well, hasn't it? Some great tackles going in. Referees let some decisions go, minor decisions, not including the VAR, of course, but in midfield he's letting 1 or 2 tackles go, which is making for an excellent game.
No foul on Godi. It's Chan. Bernardeschi, 5 forward here for Juve. Oh, Bernardeschi lost his footing at the all-important moment, but just for a split second Atletico were racing back there.
It's a shame for him, because he's been absolutely terrific tonight. It's one of the best games I've seen Bernardeschi play.
Here's Griezmann. 4 games without a goal. That's a drought by his standards. Ronaldo. Spinazzola taking on Arias. What a Champions League debut he's having. Pjanic. Early from Chan. Good tempo again from Juve at the start of this second half. Lifted in towards Ronaldo! What a save, Ronaldo on the follow-up. All kinds of appeals.
It's in.
And the referee's given it. Cristiano Ronaldo has done it again. And Juve, from 2 down in the first leg, have levelled it up at 2-2. 4 minutes into the second half.
Wow. Whenever people question what Ronaldo's got on his locker, he's got bottle. He's a big game player. People were talking about his lack of goals in the Champions League. Well, he's put them right. He's got a brace tonight. This man's got so much character. Look how many bodies have got in the box. There's 4 black and white shirts in there. It looked like in real time that was an unbelievable save from Jan Oblak. But obviously went over the line. A brilliant save and an excellent header from Ronaldo.
This is the angle.
Fractions, but that's why goal line technology's there.
What drama.
That would never ever be given, I wouldn't imagine, years ago.
Well, Ronaldo was appealing straight away. They are fine margins in Europe's premier competition. Bjorn Kuipers indicating the watch beeps straight away. Juve lead 2-0 on the night. It is 2-2 and all square overall.
It's incredible, isn't it? Juve come into this game in a world of trouble. Now on 49 minutes, the away side are bang in trouble. What have they got left? We know they've got spirit, we know they've got character. They're going to need to show it.
123 Champions League goals. And yet again, Atletico Madrid have seen Ronaldo get past them. Here's Spinazzola. Oh, he's aiming there for Bernardeschi. Here's Lamar. Cut out by Chan. Ferocious challenge again.
Anyone watching this at home must be on the edge of their seat, because it's just a brilliant game of football.
The tension in the stadium. And now, a test of real mentality for Atletico Madrid.
Absolutely. Well, we know that they've got that in abundance. Atletico Madrid, now they're being tested because they can't get any time on the ball. The tempo that Juve have set from minute one has been absolutely relentless.
Cut out by Spinazzola. Ronaldo can't reach that. Griezmann. A rare foray forward for Atletico, and it's come to an end.
Sloppy that from Griezmann. He has to do better. He hasn't had too many touches of the ball tonight, but when he does get it, especially now, Atletico Madrid are under massive pressure. He has to keep hold of that ball.
Atletico have won their last 19 ties in Europe when they've been ahead in the first leg. They've been pegged back in this one. Cancelo.
See where Chiellini is, 15 yards inside of the away side's half.
Well, Atletico supporters will be casting their mind back to the semi-final of the Champions League in 2017, when this man Ronaldo in a Real Madrid shirt got a hat-trick against them. There's every possibility of that again now. Nobody got a touch to that cross.
You just get the feeling when you're watching this game unfold, and it looked like it was going to happen from minute one, but every time Juve get the ball wide and get crossed in the box, they are so dangerous. And Simeone has to try and find a game plan that's going to stop these crosses coming in the box, and what a header that was from Cristiano Ronaldo. The emotion in the players from Pjanic. Remember Chan, Blaise Matuidi.
Suddenly 3-7 doesn't look so bad. It's such high standards. 10 or more goals he's got in each of the last 8 Champions League seasons. A lot was made of just a solitary one against Manchester United before tonight. But once again, on the big stage, the big man has stepped forward.
I think it's almost forget the debate of Ronaldo and Messi. We're watching and we're witnessing two greats, didn't we? And sitting on a brace now, you wouldn't put it right past Ronaldo to get the hat-trick and win the game.
He left Koke for dead there. He's gone for the return, just ran away from him. Pjanic. Cancelo's cross. Mandzukic with the flick, almost came to Matuidi.
Atletico are hanging on big time.
Spinazzola. The biggest compliment you can play him is they haven't missed Alexandro. Chan. In from Cancelo. Free header, Bernardeschi. It's still in play with Spinazzola.
Got to stop the crosses.
Cleared by Rodrigo for Atletico. And now Morata on the chase at the other end. Bonucci deals with that.
It might even be a case for Antoine Griezmann just to play a lot deeper. Atletico Madrid are getting exposed.
They've had 2 large injections of belief, Juve, and they are bubbling now. Spinazzola. Koke had a look up, there wasn't an option for him.
If they don't find a way of stopping the crosses, Juve are going to score again. It seems inevitable. There's so much space, and it is a feature of Atletico Madrid sides. The midfield four plays extremely narrow, which is at times hard to break down, like their back four, but they ain't getting no protection. Spinazzola's got loads of room. If they want to switch the play, Cancelo's in as well.
It wasn't quite what Matuidi intended, but it still asked Atletico a question. Fouled by Ronaldo on Lamar.
Yeah, he was trying to find Cancelo. That's what Blaise Matuidi was attempting. Even the manager's got it in the locker. How about that for a touch?
Wasn't as good as that one. It's almost dangerous to question him.
Look at that.
With his mentality.
Look at that picture there, look. Juve 2, Atletico Madrid 0, Ronaldo 2. This doesn't surprise you anymore. It doesn't shock you. The man is too good.
Reminder as well, he's got 19 league goals in 26 games in his first season in Italy. But this is the competition that is so important to them to progress in. Lamar is being removed, and Angel Correa, the Argentinian, is coming on. And this isn't a huge surprise, this substitution from Diego Simeone.
No, absolutely not. That hasn't been Thomas Lamar's finest game, and no fault of his. He's just been asked to do so much defensive work. It's not really his game. He'll do it. He's got a good attitude, but you get Thomas Lamar on the ball, and he's a brilliant technician, can open up any defences, but he's hardly seen it. And that's credit to Juve.
Chiellini. Juventus free kick. Jimenez furious.
It's a silly foul, really, from Jimenez to give away. He can't win that ball. There is a tap on Ronaldo's left ankle. This wall has to be brave. Got to stand firm. And Oblak has got to get his angles right, because Ronaldo is taking this on.
Well, he very kindly allowed Bernardeschi an opportunity in the first half. This is his. At the wall. Oh, Matuidi didn't make that. It's the substitute Correa.
But the referee blew for handball.
Cancelo didn't know that.
No, he didn't.
Temperatures are rising out there, and amongst the supporters as well.
Yeah, if the referee doesn't blow for handball there, all of a sudden it was 5v2 in the away side's favour. Look how many blue shirts are getting forward.
I think we can safely say Manchester City are in Friday's draw. Raheem Sterling, after his hat-trick in the Premier League at the weekend, has got City's 4th on the night, his 7th overall. So that's 3 out of 4 as far as the Premier League teams are concerned.
Fancied there's always going to be goals from Man City. Fortuna Dusseldorf smashed Schalke 4-0 at the weekend.
I wonder if Liverpool can make it 4 out of 4 in terms of the Premier League teams in the last 8. They're at Bayern tomorrow, remember, 0-0 from the first leg, 7 o'clock start, 2 HD, 4K UHD. And Barcelona are only 0-0 as well. They're at home to Lyon. You can watch that one on BT Sport 3 HD from 7:30. As it stands here, we've got another half an hour, but as it stands, we would have 30 minutes of extra time. This is the only scoreline that would extend the proceedings. And actually, watching as a neutral tonight, you'd love that.
Oh, bring it on. Keep this game going all night. This is a real game.
Diego Simeone saying yesterday he couldn't stress more. We have to be very, very careful. He's been proved right. Over 7 years since Atletico lost to an Italian club. 2-0 down here in Turin. France throw. Chan with the challenge.
I wonder if it might be a case of Simeone trying to get on the front foot as much as possible. That's why he probably brought Correa on. I think at this point in the game it's pointless them just sitting off. Juve have completely dominated this game.
Here's Correa. Went alone.
A little bit ambitious. See Chiellini just drops off. He's almost inviting Correa to take that shot on. Highly unlikely he's going to beat Szczesny from there.
Trying to search out Ronaldo. It's a very good ball as well, and that is a rare occurrence.
He knows that was a big chance. A man of his quality. Great ball from Bonucci into the path of Ronaldo. Just couldn't take it any stride.
Ronaldo Jr. watching father on a hat-trick at the moment as well. That man Morata, formerly of Juve, with the one opportunity of the evening for Atletico in the final minute of that first half.
He'll want one more chance.
Matuidi, he just had to check there because Mandzukic was offside.
Done the right thing, didn't he? Just apologises to Mandzukic. Maybe, just maybe, could have played it first time, but once he never played that forward pass, Blaise Matuidi had to check. Keep hold of the ball. See Cancelo high right, Spinazzola on the left-hand side. There's so much width.
Morata with a foul on Chiellini. It's his 500th appearance for Juventus tonight, Giorgio Chiellini. He's hit those incredibly high standards yet again. 70th appearance in the Champions League. There's that left-footed ball forward again. Koke's header. Chan.
I think he's had a good game tonight, Emre Can. He's picked up a lot of loose balls in midfield for Juve.
Didn't have enough pace on it for Pjanic. Morata with the interception.
Yeah, loose ball that from Matuidi. Should have fired that into Pjanic.
Character needed now from the team second in Spain. And they're waiting for the free kick. It finally arrived.
No, it gets to this point in the game, just over an hour, where I think Simeone has to try and be positive. I know his team are getting battered in possession, and it looks one-way traffic. If they sit off this Juve side for another half an hour, you'd fancy Juve create more chances. It's a dangerous game to play.
There's a yellow card in there for Bernardeschi as well. Would you believe? It is the first of the night. And given some of the challenges early on, that's difficult to believe. Juve appeals for handball, waved away. Both teams are going to appeal for anything and everything now.
Ronaldo's going absolutely ballistic at plays Matuidi. Matuidi tried to fire a ball to the right-hand side in the air for Ronaldo. Got to try and be braver than that and find his feet. I hope Emre Can's going to be okay there. Just twists up right knee.
Open his feet, limping a little.
I think in this atmosphere, adrenaline will kick in.
There's been no shortage of that this evening. Cancelo. Max Allegri asked his Juve players to rise to the challenge. They certainly did that. Paulo Dybala is going to enter the stage imminently as well. What a sight that must be for Atletico to see him coming on. Chiellini forward, Ronaldo almost trying to get on the end of it.
Very good run. Just run off the back of Jimenez. Ball just slightly overhit. More weapons coming on the pitch now for Max Allegri and Paulo Dybala.
Cancelo's done really well to keep that in. And even better to go around Koke. Now he's attacking Juanfran. Headed away by Jimenez. Brilliant from the Portugal international. Back in from Pjanic. Wave after wave of Juve attacks.
I wonder it might be Bernardeschi that comes off on a yellow card.
Yeah.
Spinazzola.
That's an attacking change. He hasn't played a lot of football. I mentioned it was his Champions League debut. Only his 5th ever appearance for Juve. Suffice to say, Don, up and down that left-hand side, he's covered some ground.
He's been brilliant. And I know Ronaldo's sitting on a couple of goals, but arguably, I think Spinazzola's been their best player. Question now who goes at left back. It's looking like Bernardeschi at the moment.
Correa into Morata, away by Bonucci. Back from Juanfran. Bonucci's had a Morata look towards the Dutch official, who just trotted forward again.
It's a very attacking substitution that from Max Allegri, because now Bernardeschi's out of position. Plays Matuidi just dropping back in at left back.
Koke. Griezmann on the run, cut out by Bonucci. Well, as a neutral ahead of this second leg, if you wanted a pen a script, it's in exactly the position you wanted it. On a knife edge. This competition means so much to both teams. Only one can progress, and Atletico have seen that 2-0 aggregate lead wiped out. Juanfran, Griezmann let it go, Chiellini away.
Oh, off the ball there, Chiellini and Morata. Oh, he's down again, that's embarrassing from the centre half.
Well, Bjorn Kuipers has seen it.
There might have been something in the first one, but the second one was embarrassing from the Juve skipper.
And Bonucci is having to calm down his former teammate here. But he quite literally has needed eyes in the back of his head, this Dutch referee, right from the off.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Dear me. He's better than that, Chiellini. That was the first one, where's the push in the back. Still no need to hit the floor, and then the second one's ridiculous. Don't mind that from Bonucci. Just calming everyone down. Just lost a little bit of their rhythm, Juventus, because they're not sure, and I don't think the players are on the pitch who's actually playing left back for them. See, Bernardeschi's gone wide left, plays Matuidi's a little bit deeper.
Cancelo's pass didn't reach the intended target. What a 20 minutes ahead here. And that's broken to Ronaldo. Very important challenge from Rodrigo.
Just keep an eye on Juve's shape out of possession. And for a moment it looked like they were playing three centre-halves with Blaise Matuidi left to three, but I wouldn't imagine that's the scenario.
They don't want to see that scenario too often, with Ronaldo running at them. Schalke want the full-time whistle at the Etihad. Bernardo Silva's got in on the act. 5-0 Manchester City, 8-2 to City on aggregate.
Oh, he's had a bad season, hasn't he, young Tedesco, Schalke coach. It's getting worse for him.
No such margins here. Nothing between these two on aggregate. Another Juventus free kick.
Koke might be a lucky man, just kicking the ball away.
I have to say, Bjorn Kuipers, the Dutch official, looks the calmest man in the stadium. Max Allegri isn't, Diego Simeone isn't.
He's trying to sort out Max Allegri, the left back slot for Juve. Not all the players are confused. Cancelo's now on this side.
Chan's at right back.
Yeah.
Mandzukic the target. Well, this is absolutely fascinating.
He obviously felt Max Allegri that Spinazzola couldn't last the 90 minutes. It's a position that Cancelo's played many a time at left back.
Mandzukic. Dybala into Ronaldo.
Oh!
Caught by Juanfran. Yellow card for the 34-year-old fullback.
Cynical. Juanfran knew exactly what he was doing. He went all in on the tackle against Ronaldo. Lay is high. Easy call out for the referee.
Black organising his two-man wall, and now those defenders in front of him. Pjanic behind it. The Juventus Stadium holds its breath. Almost broke at the back post to Mandzukic. He looks at the referee more in hope, I think, than anything else.
A little bit of desperation. It was just a battle at the far post with Mandzukic and Godin. I don't think there's too much in that, no. I think it's worth an appeal if you're Mandzukic, but nothing doing.
Came off his thigh in the end.
Good ball in though from Pjanic. Great delivery.
Morata caught by Pjanic. Atletico free kick. We're reaching the stage, Don, where nobody wants to make that mistake that could be so costly.
I think if you're a Juve player now, I think you have to keep your foot down. You've got to go for the next goal. I don't think you can afford just to sit off. Momentum is certainly in their favour.
What can Atletico conjure up here? Koke's delivering. Miscued by Pjanic, who got their second time. Koke all the way back to Oblak.
The trouble is they haven't got an out ball.
Remember, Diego Costa and Partey suspended for Atletico tonight. Felipe Luis injured, but Juve have got missing players as well. Barzagli, De Chilio, Douglas Costa, and of course Alexandro through suspension. But they have Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's the Champions League record goal scorer's 2 goals that has got this tie back on level terms.
Yeah, Diego Costa's a huge miss. Played really well in the first leg. I think he's one of those centre forwards you don't mind when he's not scoring goals, what he does for his team.
Ronaldo. Matuidi. In from Cancelo, away by Jimenez. Only as far as Pjanic. He's picked out Dybala. Fran in the way. Griezmann in the left-back position. Juve throw.
That's how bad it's getting for Atletico Madrid. Antoine Griezmann miles away from the top end of the pitch, having to defend.
Bernardeschi looking for that free kick. Morata's going to get that one. From the makeshift right-back Emre Can.
Should be a card.
Atletico making the change. Godin is saying that should be a card because of an accumulation. So Arias, who was in for Felipe Luis tonight, departs. And Vitolo, the 29-year-old, who's played in 3 of the Champions League games this season, is on, as Godin still remonstrates with Bjorn Kuipers, the Dutch official. Godin eventually takes the free kick. Pjanic.
That's the problem when you have got free kicks and goal kicks. There's no reference point really.
Ronaldo's on the charge here. Juve appeal for the back pass.
No, it wasn't intentional. Just saying like that, there's no reference point when Atletico Madrid want to go forward. It's very unlikely that Morata and Griezmann are going to win many headers and retain possession up against Chiellini and Bonucci.
Fran, who was having an uncomfortable evening on the left, is now back on his more recognisable right, and Saúl is playing at left back, which was an option that was muted yesterday in the Spanish press. Diego Simeone decided against starting that way, and that's the way he's gone now. Moise Kean, the exciting teenager, is primed for the next Juve change. Vitolo. Saúl's cross, the long legs of Bonucci were important. Can will prevent the corner. (6-0) City. Phil Foden has got the latest Manchester City goal in a one-sided aggregate contest in the end. Nothing one-sided about this whatsoever. Atletico free kick. Unless there's a goal in the next 12 minutes plus stoppage time, we will have another 30 minutes of this titanic contest. Griezmann's free kick. Good. Szczesny with the positive, very relaxed take.
Very good hands from the goalkeeper. Just as you think that free kick's going to come in the box from Griezmann, you expect a bit of drama, no stress whatsoever.
Szczesny's put it out of play, so the change can be made. Mario Mandzukic, the 32-year-old former Atletico striker, is the one that's sacrificed for this exciting 19-year-old Moise Kean, who got 2 goals on Friday night in their 4-1 win against Udinese. It's his 3rd experience of the Champions League.
Good young player. Can be raw at times. I think Mandzukic has been very unselfish tonight. One player that Pep Guardiola said if he ever wanted to go to war, he'd be one of the first names on the team sheets, Mario Mandzukic. And now this will be a test for Jimenez and Godin. Moise Kean's pace up front.
Pjanic. Dybala. Floated in towards Ronaldo. Jimenez got his head to it. Bernardeschi.
Wrong option that from Bernardeschi. I think Pjanic is just saying, lay it back. Play the way you're facing.
Nine minutes to go. They're trying to encourage their team, who've been very much on the back foot tonight so far. Dybala. Keane's first involvement. Again, the Dutch official says play on. Carrera. Cut out by Chiellini on his 500th appearance. Trying to find Keane.
Chance.
Backpedaling on Black. It's Keane! What a name he could have potentially made for himself there.
Big chance for the youngster, that. Excellent work from Chiellini, just stepping in the midfield, little clip ball over the top. Now he's away, bearing down on goal. You can see exactly what he was going for. Bottom right-hand corner, just dragged his shot. It's not far away. Probably, in hindsight, try and hit that with a little bit of cut spin if you can.
Only his 2nd ever appearance in the Champions League. What a chance for the 19-year-old. And we're at the stage where one big chance taken can make all the difference between Champions League progression and Champions League heartache. Pjanic. Left Dybala short there. Matuidi tries to tidy things up.
Just keep getting Dybala the ball, because the last 10 minutes he's been pulling strings for Juve.
He's fresh, isn't he, Don?
Yeah. And look how many players Juve have got ahead of the ball. So many. They pick the right pass. I feel as though there's more chances for them.
Well read by Godin. Morata, who's had the one and only chance thus far of the evening for Atletico.
That's the work that he does off the ball. Plays Matuidi. Covers so much distance every single game. Wonder if it gets to the point now, 83 minutes on the clock, both managers now would take extra time.
As you rightly say, the way the game's gone, the way Juve have played, they fancy their chances of settling it in the 90. Bernardeschi. Away from Correa. Still going Bernardeschi. Oh, he's been tripped by Correa. Penalty to Juve. The Argentinian got the wrong side. 6 minutes to go, and Bjorn Kuipers, the Dutchman, points to the spot.
Looked like a penalty in real time. Bernardeschi done well, just drove inside the 18-yard box, got on the right side of Correa. Now, is there any contact? Yeah, there is. There's a push in the back. Correa got desperate. We took a chance and it hasn't paid off. It's a very, very good spot from the referee. It's an excellent call. There's that push in the back, knocks him off balance.
The VAR are just checking this foul before Ronaldo gets the opportunity to step up. Incredible drama. All the tactics coming out here from Atletico. There's a yellow card for Jimenez, because he and his teammates know how big a moment this is. The VAR checks over. The penalty is awarded. Cristiano Ronaldo, in the Champions League semi-final in 2017, scored a hat-trick against Atletico Madrid. He has the opportunity from the penalty spot to do the same again and put Juve in front. Is it ever in doubt? The man of the moment, yet again, with another special ice-cold moment that could take Juve against all odds into the quarter-finals of the Champions League.
Truly remarkable. Juve 2-0 down before the game started. You try and paint a picture, who's going to be the man to get them out of trouble. And there's only ever one man, it's Ronaldo. How can you write this script when you're 2-0 down and you look at your number 7, one of the best players of world football, and he bangs in a hat-trick? Absolutely remarkable. Ice cool, isn't he? Sent Oblak the wrong way, just whipped it towards that bottom left-hand corner, and his numbers are absolutely frightening, Ronaldo. One of the best we've ever seen.
Nights like these were why Juve brought him, and Ronaldo Jr. as pleased as anyone inside this stadium.
It actually makes you feel emotional when you're watching his young boy watch on, and his dad's bagged the hat-trick.
His partner in tears.
I don't think I'm far away.
This incredible season of Champions League comebacks is poised to continue in the Juventus Stadium. Don, you talk about numbers. That is Ronaldo's 8th Champions League hat-trick. He's gone level with the record holder, Lionel Messi.
And when they really matter as well, in the very biggest of games, Ronaldo steps up.
Well, that's potentially his 8th goal to win a game in a Juventus shirt, and none bigger than this. And Atletico Madrid are watching the scenario of this slipping away. He hasn't sat down from the first whistle.
Yeah, now we'll go defensive, and why not Max Allegri?
Meanwhile, at Manchester, it is 7-0 for the relentless Manchester City through Jesus. The decibel level in the Juventus Stadium is at incredible levels.
I had a feeling before the game we'd see something special, and we have.
Remember the last time that Juventus have had 2-0 deficits to overturn. 5 times they've tried in the second leg, and 5 times they've failed. They are a couple of minutes away from succeeding in remarkable, extraordinary fashion here.
Maybe Pjanic might be sacrificed for Bentancur.
As Keane kept that in, he hasn't. Well, Atletico, who threatened once and only once all night, have 1 minute of the 90 plus stoppage time to try and rescue this. It would be a big goal, remember. It would be an away goal that would be enough. Keane. Back from Juanfran. The next important number is going to be that of stoppage time.
Absolutely.
From the Dutch fourth official. Sliced by Chiellini. Correa, who's as desperate as anyone, the man who gave away the penalty, to get back into it. He's given away a free kick there. An 8th Champions League hat-trick. 124 Champions League goals when they matter the most. And he's now got Cristiano Ronaldo. 25 goals in 33 games against Atletico Madrid. They are sick of the sight of him. Now, 5 minutes of stoppage time.
That's a bad number for Juve, because that's a long 5 minutes. But how about the timings? You score inside half an hour, 3 minutes into the second half, then 5 minutes before the end. The away side have been absolutely battered tonight, and they are shell-shocked, but they've got to find a way, and they'll commit everyone forward, I would imagine. They have to.
Given away by Saul. Just remember, to put it into perspective, Atletico Madrid arrived in Turin tonight on the back of 5 consecutive clean sheets. There's another foul on Ronaldo. He really has stepped forward. He's been an inspiration tonight.
Well, he might as well just wear the armband. That's how good he's been tonight, Ronaldo. It hasn't been a one-man performance. Every single player wearing black and white have played well. Atletico Madrid guilty of just losing their heads. We've seen this once or twice before. I would imagine Juve will take this ball towards the corner flag and run that clock down.
Short it goes, and Chan cleverly wins the corner.
We'll take that. Clever play that from Emre Can. Thought he might have kept it in the corner flag. They will do that now. And they'll try and play for corners, throw-ins, even try and buy a foul.
Atletico throw. Agonising final few minutes now for all involved with Juventus Football Club.
Well, the hierarchy look on, and they're 3 minutes away from getting into the last 8 of the Champions League.
9 times finalists in this competition. That was a nervous touch by Cancelo, but he's got away with it. Diego Simeone is shell-shocked as anyone. Never lost as Atletico Madrid manager to an Italian team. And his team have been blown away this evening. Keane will chase this. It's desperation stakes now for Atletico Madrid.
Just got to pump the ball forward. Just try and hope for a lucky break.
Godin's the emergency centre forward, thumped away by Chiellini. The clock for those supporters in black and white won't tick quickly enough. Calmly headed back by Can.
Brilliant from Emre Can. Chiellini's gone down again. It's just a barge in the back. Just get up. Ridiculous what he's suggesting, Chiellini. He's suggesting that he got kicked in the back, and he didn't. He just got barged in the back, a little push. Just play on. You see Correa and even Chiellini might have stepped across Correa. And that's ludicrous defending from the skipper.
Szczesny in no hurry to restart proceedings. When that full-time whistle goes, you will hear the roar all across the city. Hopeful punt forward. Cleared by Bonucci. Not only cleared, but to the feet of Dybala.
Excellent. Great work. Corner flag.
A little excited there, Dybala. But there's the whistle. And this extraordinary season of Champions League comebacks continues. Juventus are the latest team to add their name to the list. On a memorable night in Turin. No surprise who the hero is, who the man of the moment is. They all run to Cristiano Ronaldo. His 8th Champions League hat-trick has done the damage and turned around the scoreline. It is Juventus who head into the quarter-finals. There will not be a team from Madrid in the final. Atletico's dream of contesting the final in their home stadium is over. Having been 2-0 down from the first leg, the Ronaldo hat-trick has turned it around, and it's Juve who go through 3-2.
Borussia Dortmund gone, Roma gone, PSG gone, Real Madrid gone, and now Atletico Madrid all gone. What a performance that was from Juve, and the main man, Ronaldo, just an unbelievable watch.
He's done it yet again.